We are about to enter into a new year, and I know you are probably reflecting on the mistakes you made in 2024. To make it simpler for you, why don't you stay tuned and watch this video to the end? Merry Christmas to you. The title of my song is I Want. Ready? Go. Yeah, I ran here. Yeah. Thank you, God, I wake up today. Can't complain, I'm happy. Now me, I don't know me fears here. So go find where the party day. Where we they come from, so many distance. And so I wish you a Merry Christmas. Say chichigapa, now I wish not be everybody got their chance. Hey, mama yan can we see it though. Yeah, again. And I want somebody to show me love. Oh, I want somebody to show me love. Thank you. Wagwan, me people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. If you are new here, you are welcome. Kindly subscribe. If you are old here, you know you are the real G, and that's on what? Period. Merry Christmas to you all, and I wish you a happy, prosperous, and joyous new year. I pray that the new year we are about to enter will bring us a lot of happiness, joy, peace, and unending success. As you've read from the title already, we are going to talk about things to leave behind in 2024. In 2023, we did the same thing. If you've not watched that video, I'm going to link it in the description box. Maybe you took some of those things with you into 2024. So you have to start learning from that video before you watch this video, okay? We will all agree that in every year, there are things that go well and there are things that do not go well. Today, we are going to reflect on the things in 2024 that did not go well. We are going to package everything and put it in the garbage. Then we go into 2025 fresh and clean with a good mindset. Okay, without wasting my time, let's get right into the what? Video. The first thing we are leaving behind in 2024 is negative mindset. One of the main negative mindsets people have about themselves is self-doubt. They doubt themselves. They think they cannot do it. Other people can do it, but me, I don't think I can do it. Sister, brother, you want to stop doubting yourself now and take action. Let go of self-doubt and focus on building confidence and self-trust. If you do not believe in yourself, do you expect me to believe in you? Or who do you expect to believe in you? Believe in yourself. Another negative mindset is the fear of failure. If you fear failure, then you are definitely not going to be successful in life. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity and take risks to achieve your goals. In life, if you do not take risk, you are definitely not going to achieve your goals. Because how would you know the end goal? If you do not start the journey, how would you know how the end is going to be? So you definitely have to start. But by taking risk, we are not saying take any risk at all. Take mindful risk. Risk that you sat down, learned about it, learned from people's mistakes, and calculated your steps. If you take the step or if you take the risk and you fail, you know you did your homework. Do you get it? You don't just take any risk at all. Something that you know nothing about, then you just get up and take risk. No, that's not what we are talking about. Take mindful risk in life to achieve your goals. Another negative mindset is negative self-talk. If you are talking so low of yourself, if you are talking negatively about yourself, who do you expect to compliment you? Who do you expect to say positive things about you? If you do not believe in yourself, people do not have that confidence in you. Practice self-compassion, self-care, and replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. You do know that the tongue is very powerful, right? And whatever you say comes to pass. So if you know this, why then will you choose to say negative things about yourself? Please stick to positive affirmations and believe in them. The second thing we are leaving behind in 2024, guess. Take a wild guess. It's very, very important. The second thing we are leaving behind in 2024 is toxic relationships. And this point, I've categorized it into three parts: toxic friendships, unhealthy romantic relationships, and dysfunctional family dynamics. So, for toxic friendships, do away with toxic friends and surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Why are you afraid to cut off toxic people? Because you are going to be lonely? Don't you think it's better to be lonely than to surround yourself with hundreds of toxic friends? For unhealthy romantic relationships, girl, my guy, quit that unhealthy romantic relationship now. It's not going to kill you, okay? Quit it now. Prioritize your own emotional well-being and seek out positive, loving relationships. There are a lot of good people out there. So if you want to stick with that toxic person, for dysfunctional family dynamics, it talks about family relationships with toxicity, with conflict, with quarrels here and there. You have to set boundaries with family members. If people want to be kept in your circle, keep them in your circle. If people are working so hard not to remain in your circle, please let them go before they harm you. Set boundaries and focus on nurturing positive relationships with loved ones. The third thing we are leaving in 2024 is limiting beliefs. Those personal beliefs that limit us in life. One of them is perfectionism. Being a perfectionist, wanting everything to be perfect, knowing very well that it is impossible. Yes, I put it to you that it's impossible to be perfect. No human being is perfect. Only God is perfect. So what are you trying to say? It means you're never going to do anything if you want everything to be perfect. You can try your best to make things great, to put your very best in everything to make it great. But to make it perfect, it's not happening. Not today, not tomorrow, or ever. Embrace imperfection, learn from them, and focus on progress, not perfection. Another thing under this point is comparison. Comparing yourself to others. You have to celebrate your unique strengths and accomplishments rather than comparing yourself to others. Do you know what other people are going through? Do you know what other people are doing? Do you know where they are getting their funds from? Do you know where they are getting whatever they are getting from? Why are you comparing yourself to someone else? No two people in this world are the same or are equal, not even twins. So why are you comparing yourself to that person? If they tell you what they have done or what some shit that they have done, you never compare yourself to them again. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't set those standards for yourself. You should be your own competition. Be your own competition. If today you are scoring 80%, be your own competition. That next time I want to score 90%. Next time I want to score 100%. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Another thing is the fear of change. You don't have to fear change. If you fear change, you are never going to grow. Embrace change as an opportunity for growth and development. The fourth one is unhealthy habits, and one of them is procrastination. Procrastination, they say, is a thief of time. I know all of us fall short of this thing in one way or the other. But if we are able to work on it, we are going to progress in life than we are doing now. Procrastination is a thief of time. Time and tide waits for no man. As the clock is ticking, the world is moving, days are moving. The world is not waiting for you. Procrastination is one of the most difficult things to deal with, and I can attest to that. So you have to make a conscious effort to change or to deal with it. You have to be ready to work on that. Develop a growth mindset and take consistent actions towards your goal. Consistency is key in everything. If you want to grow, if you want to achieve your goal, if you want to succeed, you have to be consistent. And if you are being consistent, that means you don't have to procrastinate. Do we get it? The next unhealthy habit I'm going to talk about is unhealthy eating habits. Let's cut down on junk foods, fizzy drinks, oily foods, sugary foods, salty foods even, and other things we know are not good for our health, and focus more on balanced diets, fruits, vegetables, drinking more water, and all of the good things for our own good. Another unhealthy habit is lack of physical exercise. That one, I'm guilty. Yeah, I'm guilty. I do my best, just that I'm not consistent, right? Some people are telling me that nowadays I've become a bulo and all of that. Wait, 2025, eh? Ha! The one going to be snatched. So if you want to join me, listen to what I'm saying. Find physical activities that bring you joy and make them a regular part of your routine. Me, for instance, dancing is one physical activity that brings me joy. I'm going to focus on that. You to find yours. Don't come and tell us that eating is your favorite physical activity or the physical activity that brings you joy. No, we are not taking that. Find a physical activity like skipping, dancing, jogging, brisk walking, going to the gym, and all of that. Not eating or sleeping. That's not a physical activity, please. The fifth baggage that we are going to leave behind in 2024 is emotional baggage. Holding on to grudges. Practice forgiveness, okay? Practice forgiveness and let go of grudges that weigh you down for your own good. Stop dwelling on regrets. Focus on present situations and release regrets about past choices and experiences, okay? Let it go. The last emotional baggage is anxiety. Develop healthy coping mechanisms such as mindfulness, meditation, or seek professional help to help you manage the anxiety. The sixth one is distractions, and one of them is social media obsessions. Social media has come to help us, truly, but to be obsessed with it is a big disease on its own. If you get obsessed with social media today and tomorrow you don't find social media, what are you going to do? So set healthy boundaries around social media use and focus on real life connections. Another thing is excessive screen time that will harm you in the long run. Most of us are addicted to our screens, we are addicted to our phones, which is going to harm us in future. Let us learn to limit our screen time, set boundaries, prioritize face-to-face interactions, outdoor activities, and hobbies that brings us joy. Let us limit our screen time, set boundaries, prioritize face-to-face interactions, focus on outdoor activities, hobbies, and other things that bring you joy. The last thing in this category is multitasking, combining two or more things at a time. Some people are good at multitasking, but for every normal person, for you to be efficient in whatever you are doing, you have to focus on one thing at a time and give it your undivided attention to yield great results. You don't want to focus on 4 things, 5 things, 6 things at a time. Give it mediocre attention and yield mediocre results. Do you get it? If you are focusing on a lot of things, maybe you're going to yield 30% results, 30%, you're going to score 30% in each of them. But if you're focusing on one thing at a time, giving it your undivided attention, you can get 80% in this, 90% in this, 85% in this, 70% in this. Focus on one thing at a time and yield great results. The seventh is overanalyzing situations. Stop overanalyzing situations when you are clearly right and they are clearly wrong. The key word here is clearly. When everyone can attest to the fact that you are right and the other person is wrong, why are you bothering yourself? Why are you overanalyzing the situation? You are just stressing yourself. Stop overanalyzing situations in such instances. The eighth thing we are leaving in 2024 is unhealthy amount of tolerance. Avoid unhealthy amount of tolerance for rude and inconsiderate people. People who do not deserve it. It will harm you in the end. The ninth one is the fear of saying no. Avoid feeling guilty about saying no to people who do not value your worth or to things that you are not willing to do. No one is forcing you. You are on your own. So if you don't want to do it, just say no. The 10th and last point is unhealthy coping mechanisms, such as substance abuse. Seek professional help and support to overcome substance abuse and develop healthier coping mechanisms to whatever you are going through. Substance abuse is not going to solve the problem. Trust me. Another thing is emotional eating. I've heard that some people overeat when they are emotional, when they are going through breakups and all of that. They'll eat wache, gobe, fufu, it's just like everything because you're emotional. Are you sure you're emotional? Are you sure you're going through emotional damage? And you're eating like that? Hey, For me, I usually crave shawarma, pizza, and those stuffs when I'm emotional. but I control it, so control yours. Practice mindful eating and develop healthier coping mechanisms for your emotions, not overeating. The last thing in this category is avoidance, running away from your problems. You can run as far as you can, even faster than Usain Bolt. You will come back and meet your problems. Face challenges head on and develop coping strategies to deal with difficult situations and emotions. We have come to the end of this video. You see how I'm giving it to you back to back. You know I love you, right? So now, I've talked about procrastination. There's no way I'm going to procrastinate. Pray for me too. I've told you already, it's not easy. It's not easy. The challenges, just pray for me. I'm going to give it to you back to back to back to back to back. Don't forget to subscribe. My people, please subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed? Do you want me to cry? Subscribe, why? Like the video so that it can be visible to other people. Comment. Can you tell me that you've watched the whole video and you don't have any comments? Oh, comment and share. That's the most important thing to me. Share it to other people so that they can also learn. Someone may need this video so much, but maybe on my platforms that person is not there. So you sharing to other people will help them to learn and get better in their lives. Please share and turn on your post notifications so that whenever I post, you get notified. Till we meet again, it's what? Bye-bye.